was intercepted in the border between Burkina Faso and Togo some days ago. In fact, the commander of the border was the one that saw those trucks through that thing when they look. Now he see those trucks, they come towards their border. He now called the overall, telling him that, look, there is a truck coming. No, it's not just one. What I'm saying is a lot of trucks that are coming. Then that one I now called Ibrahim Traore, telling him, Oga, there are trucks that are coming towards our border, but we don't really know their destination. Of which Ibrahim Traore now told them, ambush them. Don't harass them, just ambush them. Let them, all of them, just come through our border. Then we can be able to check it. Make sure you check everything. Don't let anything not to be checked. The 47 truck was stopped. As they just stopped the truck, because why? They ambushed them. As they were coming, those trucks were coming, the militaries already positioned themselves in different parts of the bush, waiting for them. As they were coming, when they saw that, the militaries have already stopped them, the drivers were about to run. They were nowhere to run to because they have already been surrounded. That was how the drivers were captured. As the drivers were captured, they now said, what are you people carrying? They said they are carrying humanitarian goods to Togo. They now said, okay, let us check the humanitarian goods that you are carrying. As they were about checking, behold, behold, what they saw was Fulanis, terrorists inside the trucks. In fact, almost 200 Fulanis were inside the trucks with a lot of ammunition worth over 100 million. Are you hearing me? Worth over 100 million was seen. Different kind, because they give now the names of the kind of ammunition. According to them, those ammunition what they see for inside those 47 trucks is enough to form a military group. You understand me? So they now arrested them and brought all of them out from the truck. There were about almost 200 of them. Most of them, they were French. Most of them are Fulani S-men. Most of them are all these, not them now, within Africa people. They were all coming out, bringing them out one after the other. When they now look inside, the ammunition they saw, those ammunition is worth 100 million. According to them, some of the ammunition, they don't erase the serial number and where they come from. But they were able to detect it through their new technology. I'm sure that Russia and I carry and give them. They detect and say some of the ammunition were used during the civil war for Libya and Yemen. Some of them, and some of this, all those ammunition also are new ones. They have never been used before. So one of the Trevor called John the Baptist Campore was the one that said, look, we were asked to carry all these things, okay, to Ouagadougou, that they were asked to carry it to, they were supposed to take them to Ouagadougou warehouse. That is the warehouse. It's Ouagadougou, not in Burkina Faso. Yes, now that they were asked to carry it to Ouagadougou. I don't know how to pronounce this. Ouagadougou warehouse. So they now went. Then Ibrahim Traore now sent his troop to the warehouse to go and seal up everywhere to be sure if there are some things there before or they are just seeing them now. As they got there, they now searched the old warehouse. They now saw more ammunitions, a lot that they never knew that was existing. Were already there. They now arrested a lot of them that was also in. Arrested some businessmen were arrested. Some workers were arrested. Some even a former lieutenant were arrested in the warehouse. They were not questioned. One of them not trembled and said they had a meeting in Accra, in Ghana. That meeting, that it was the Washington and the France that had the meeting with them that they should be putting the arms there until they are ready to strike. People hearing me? They were the one that asked them to be putting the arms there until they are ready to strike. So that one now confessed. That one confessed everything. He now said that they were promised to be paid $200 million. $200 million was on the line that they were promised to pay. So all those ammunitions that were coming in, they were supposed to be storing it for on the day that they are going to start the mission. And the ammunition they saw is a lot of them. Do you believe that they saw 200 anti-aircraft missiles. Do you know what it's called, anti-aircraft missiles? Oh my God. They also saw 1,500 rocket launches. Do you know it's rocket launches? Hey, the AKA they saw was 15,000 AKA. And a lot more. In fact, all the ammunition they saw, they said that if they should calculate it, it's over $100 million of ammunition. Do you see how God saved Burkina Faso? God just saved Burkina Faso. This one just happened 3 days ago. I just saw the news now that intercepted 47 trucks carrying Fulani herdsmen. And also in April 7th, 4 trucks were intercepted that was carrying 900 motorcycles and some tricycles. 900 motorcycles and tricycles. And those, it was headed to Ivory Coast. So it was seized by the Burkina Faso, because those motorcycles is what those Fulani herdsmen normally use. All those terrorists, that's what they normally use to terrorize every country in Africa. According to Ibrahim, this is not only for him. This thing is going to affect all African countries. It's not doing it only for Burkina Faso. He's trying to stop all these things not to be going more into African countries. African countries can have peace. They waited as they intercepted those trucks. The drivers of the trucks that was carrying this motorcycle around April 7th ran away. 4 trucks. So they waited for someone, maybe like Ivory Coast, because they said they were headed to Ivory Coast again. So they waited for the Ivory Coast president to say, oh, those trucks, those motorcycles, those tricycles belongs to me. Please bring it to me, it's mine. They waited till 23rd of May. Nobody came out to take a responsibility of the 4 trucks that was carrying 900 motorcycles and a lot of tricycles. Okay? Then on the 23rd of May, they now confiscated it and make it to become Burkina Faso property, because nobody is coming to claim it, which happened on April 7th. Then another one again just happened about 3 days ago. 47 trucks intercepted in Burkina Faso border between Burkina Faso and Togo. We are carrying more than 100 million worth of ammunition, all in the name of NGO. They wrote NGO in the trucks. 47 people load. Look, for my own opinion, I feel that the people where they load for inside this truck, they were the same people that were supposed to be to be in charge of all this motorcycle that was intercepted. Remember, the motorcycle was last month, which was April. Then this month was ammunition. So, and the ammunition that they saw, they say it's enough to overthrow a whole country. He said no, because the things they saw there is even the military of Burkina Faso doesn't even have those kind of ammunition. They were even surprised. All these rockets, they don't have it. They don't have rockets now. Look at it now. A lot of rockets, 20 tons of explosive. 20 tons. Do you know what it's called? 20 tons. 20 tons. That is tons. That is big tons of explosive just there for inside 47 truck. 15,000 AKA. 1,500 rocket launches. Have you ever heard that before? 200 anti-aircraft missiles. Have you ever heard that before? And 20 tons of explosive. Now God, they say Burkina Faso for the hands of the Western now. Now one of the man were there for inside the Ouagadougou. Now he can't confess, so after they don't go arrest them for the warehouse, because these things were supposed to be distributed to the warehouse, so they carry to the warehouse until they are ready to strike. God can't punish them. Their plans not work. The military of Burkina Faso are very, very smart. You see that if our military is supposed to work, this is how they carry all the Fulani enter our country. This is how they carry all the Fulani enter our country. This is how the Fulani have the kind of ammunition they have. We don't have it. Our military don't have it. Just see the other day now for take that Borno State, they buy the whole military for inside barrack. Yes, because they don't have enough ammunition that these people have. Sophisticated one where these people they carry, they don't have it. So if you don't have it, how do you expect for you to be able to fight a war against people where get a higher one than you? That is what is just happening. Do you see? that if this thing was to be carried to Nigeria, they will just carry and enter Nigeria without no stress. Without no stress. Because why? Order will come from above. Don't search those trailers. Those trailers belong to us. Don't search it, and they will not search it. Terrorists go there inside. Explosion go there inside. Bomb go there inside. Everything that the people go there inside. They say, don't say that they will search. Even Ibrahim Traore said the time when they in 2020 as military, normal military, they have been stopped a lot of time to go after the terrorists.